So in this video, we're gonna make the almost perfect home automation project that anyone can use to automate their home and offices, as it got everything that you need. Let me show you. So this is a project which comes in the size of just 96 by 56 mm, so it can easily be hidden behind any switchboard, and this device will help you to control up to 4 AC appliances and speed of 1 fan or internet via mobile application, Alexa, Google Home, IR remote and manual switches. Not only that, you can also monitor room's temperature and humidity in real time on mobile application, and in case there is no internet connectivity, well, you can still control those appliances with the help of IR remote and manual switches. What else we need? So let's have a look over how we made this project and what changes we made as compared to the previous version of our home automation project. But before that, let me thank the sponsor of this video. This video is sponsored by LTM, and they came up with an amazing product called as LTM 365. So LTM 365 is an electronics product design platform that unites PCB design, MCAD, data management and teamwork. So with LTM 365, you can do the PCB designing task, you can share your projects over web for review purposes. It do cover sharing your PCB file to mechanical teams so that they can create the mechanical product package based on your PCB. Then it also provides centralized cloud storage, so you don't need to rely on one single computer for your files. It also helps you with managing your components and get real-time supply chain data for your components. It also allows multiple people to work on single project. And in the end, it also helps you with sending your design to final manufacturing units. So LTM 365 takes care of all other tasks, so you put more time and effort in making something creative and useful. And the good part is you can try out its free version as well. I'll leave its free trial version link down in the description of this video, so do check that out. And now let us start with this video. So now for making this project, we will need these all components, and we need to connect them all according to this schematic diagram. Now after we finalized the schematic diagram, we designed our own custom PCB for this project, and we gave its order directly to JLC PCB. Now even you can try ordering your own custom PCBs from JLC PCB by following very simple steps. You just need to upload the Gerber file of your PCB project, select the number of PCBs and color masking, and this time we even ordered one stencil to solder all the SMD components. And after that, just place your order. And here, if you select the fastest shipping option, you may get the PCBs delivered at your desired location within a week. So finally, we received our PCBs and stencils at our studio. And here, just look at this PCB. The quality is really amazing. So do try ordering the PCBs for your next projects from JLC PCB. And not only that, JLC PCB also provides the SMT assembly service and the 3D printing service. I'll be leaving away all the important links down in the description of this video, so do check them out. So after getting the PCBs, we started with soldering all the SMT components first using a reflow oven. And after we are done with the SMT part, we started soldering the rest of the components, and after soldering them all, the final project looks like this. The project looks really neat and compact, and if I compare it with our second generation of all-in-one home automation, then it is almost half of the size of it, but still able to manage all the functionalities in it. Now let's talk about what are the major changes that we did here as compared to the previous generation. So here, first of all, we chose this small relays as compared to the sugar cube relays because of several reasons. First, to reduce the size of course, and second, the coil power of the small relay consumes almost 44% less power as compared to the sugar cube relays. But of course, there are some negative points as well. So this small relay can handle a load up to 7 ampere at 250 volt AC with 60,000 electrical endurance, while in the case of sugar cube relay, that can handle up to 10 amperes at 250 volt AC with 1 lakh electrical endurance. But the specification that comes with a small relay were decent enough, so we chose this relay for our project. And also, as the power consumption is reduced, we changed the power supply from 5M05 to PM01. We also replaced those screw terminals for taking the input from the switch with the JST connectors, because the wires connected to this connector don't carry much current, hence it is safe to use the JST connectors here, and we are saving a lot of space as well. Then here we switched from the ESP32 development board to ESP32 module without compromising the programming part, as we also added the complete CS340 based programming circuit with a Type-C port, and still managed to save a lot of space here as well. And this time we use majority of SMT components on the PCB once again to save the space. So that was all about the hardware part of the project. Now let's just jump on to the coding part. Okay, so here is the code for our all-in-one home automation project version 3, and I will only discuss the important points or important lines in the code which you need to change in case you need to modify this code for your personal use. Okay, so first of all, you need to have the ESP32 boards package already installed on your Arduino IDE. For that, you can go to Arduino preferences and click on this icon and just paste out this link, and after pasting it out, you just need to go to tools, into boards, then into boards manager. And here just type out ESP32 and install the ESP32 boards package version. I'm using the version 2.0.6. Great. After installing ESP32, you need to install all these libraries with the specific version mentioned in the code itself. Okay, so I have tried and tested the complete code with this library versions only. In case if you use any other versions of library, there are chances that this code may not work for your project. Okay, straight after that, here you can change the BLE credentials. Now these are the credentials to connect this project with our smartphone via Bluetooth so that we can provide the Wi-Fi credentials. Okay, I will keep it as it is. After that, here are the pins defined for all the input and output. You don't need to change this because this pin numbers are mentioned according to our PCB design. After that, here are the hexadecimal code for the IR remote. So if you're using the remote that comes along with the kit, you don't need to change the hexadecimal code. But in case you want to use any other IR remote, what you need to do is you need to upload this sketch into your ESP32 board, and you need to read out the hexadecimal of your IR remote. And after getting the data, just change the hexadecimal code here and it will work for your remote as well. Straight after that, I'll directly jump on to the setup part of the code where I need to discuss one important thing, which is this. So here I have used the timer.set interval as 30,000. So earlier we were sending the data after every 3 seconds, and here we are sending the data after every 30 seconds. Now we have increased the timer just because of the newly introduced policy from ESP Rainmaker, which was about MQTT budgeting. Okay, so I have put the timer here as 30 seconds so that we no longer be out of MQTT budget. Straight after that, we'll jump on to the loop part of the code, and here using these all functions, we are controlling the appliances with the help of the manual switches and manual fan regulator. After that, using this line of code, what we are doing is, in case we need to erase the already entered credentials inside the ESP32 board, you just need to press and hold the boot button for more than 5 seconds and the credentials will be automatically erased and you can enter the new credentials afterwards. Straight after that, here we are checking whether the device is connected with the internet or not. So in case it is connected, then only we'll be sending the census data. In case it is not connected, there is no point to send the census data, hence we haven't written anything inside this particular if function. Okay, so that was all about the major changes or the important points of the code. Of course, you need to go through this complete code to understand each and every step, or rather what you can do is you can watch out my other ESP Rainmaker based videos in which I have gone into detail about how to write the code for ESP Rainmaker, and also you can watch out our video about common ESP Rainmaker errors if you are facing any error while using this particular code or any ESP Rainmaker based code. Okay, so we are done with this coding part. After that, what I'll do is I'll select the right board, which is ESP dev module. We need to select the partition scheme as Rainmaker. I'll select the right COM port on which my all-in-one home automation is connected with, and straight after that I will hit the upload button, and with this we are done with the coding part of the project as well. So after the code part, we designed and ordered a 3D printed case for this project to make it look more neat. On the top, we have all the labeling done for everything for easy connections. Now after inserting our project in the 3D printed casing, now we are ready to install this project. So first of all, we'll open the switchboard, and now here make sure that you turn off the mains before opening the switchboard. So first, remove all the connections from the switches, and after that first connect a common wire with the lower terminals of all the switches, and after that we'll make the connections of the switches with our circuit according to this connection diagram. Then we'll connect the AC main supply wires and the appliances wires with our PCB according to this connection diagram. And finally, we'll attach all the peripherals like the sensors and the rotary switch according to this connection diagram. So after we are done with the connections, we'll close the switchboard, power up the mains, and now let's see it's working. Now before moving on to the working part of the project, let me share you an amazing news, which is we are selling this complete project along with the IR remote, sensors, rotary switch and 3D printed case through our website, whose link is down in the description of this video. Along with this, we are also providing a documentation that covers all the important steps to be performed for using this project with ESP Rainmaker. And as this project is totally programmable, you can not only use this with just ESP Rainmaker, but you can program it to be used with any cloud platform that you can think of. So go get your all-in-one home automation project right now, as we are providing a special discount for first 10 buyers. Yes, for the first 10 people who will buy the project through the link mentioned below will get a discount of flat 10%. So go get it right now, because I don't think you can get a better home automation project at this size with this configuration over internet. So go get it now. Also, we can provide a great discount for bulk orders. So do drop your bulk order inquiry on the email mentioned on the screen. So now let's move on to the working of the project. Now, after powering up the project, first we need to install the ESP Rainmaker application, which is available for both Android and iOS, whose link you can easily find in the description of this video. After installing, just log in with your Google account, and after that, just click on Add Device. Here, you need to scan the QR code that comes along with the documentation. Just pair the device via Bluetooth, and after that, just provide the SID name and password of your Wi-Fi router to make this project talk to the internet. And that is all about the configuration. On the app, you can see all the widgets automatically appeared on the screen for lights, fans, and also for the sensors. Pretty simple and straightforward, just like the commercial IoT products available in the market. And now I can easily control my appliances using this app, and not only that, I can also control the speed of the fan quite smoothly. And also the temperature and humidity data is shown in the respective widget. Now let's just try using the IR remote. Okay, so as you can see, I'm able to control the appliances using it and also getting its real-time feedback on the Rainmaker app. Not only that, I can also control the speed of the fan using the remote. Now let's try with the manual switches. Okay, so it is working with the manual switches as well, along with its real-time feedback on the Rainmaker application. And now, in case of no internet connectivity, the project will switch its state, and now it can still be controlled with the help of IR remote and manual switches. And once it gets the internet connectivity back, it will automatically get connected with the internet and will work with the mobile application as well. This project also has a feature of remembering the last state. So here, as you can see, two lights are turned on. So if I turn off the project and power it up again, as you can see, those two lights got turned on automatically. So that was all about our all-in-one home automation project version 3. Small but very powerful. Do drop a like to this video if you really love the project, and share your thoughts about this project down in the comments of the video. And as I said earlier, that this project can also work with the Google Assistant. Well, to configure that, you can watch out the video whose link is down in the description, that will guide you step by step about how to configure both the voice assistant with the ESP Rainmaker, so that you can control all those appliances via voice assistants. And as you all must be knowing, that this project is also out for sale on our website with a limited period offer whose link is down in the description. And with this project, now on our website we have 3 different kind of home automation project for sale, so you can choose any of the home automation project according to your choice, your need, your requirements. That's it about this video. Do subscribe our channel for more such home automation and IoT related project tutorials. And that being said, I'm just ending this video here and now. Just wait for my next video and then explore, learn, share with me, techiesms.